Well, hello everyone. Rodney R. Fisher here. I wanted to talk a little bit about roots, and I know there's a lot of talk on social media, different blogs. There's different conversation about is this the right time? Should we still be showing these type of images about Black America on TV? With the new series of Roots that came out, kind of a remake of a very powerful mini series based on a book by Alex Haley. So I just want to say, this real quick. It's funny. I was talking to my kids. I've got three kids. Two of them are in school, and I talked to them. I asked them, when does Black History start? If you go back and think about as early as you can think of, when does Black History actually start? And both of them said slavery. Because quite honestly, in school we're taught that Black History starts with slavery. We're not taught about what happens before slavery or what kind of history we had in Africa, or even all over the world, because there were Black people all over the world. We know that since the beginning of time. So we were first kind of nomadic people to move around. But in essence, I do think it's important for them to see it, because we don't know what's being taught or what's being told to our kids in school. Of course, they're not hearing about all the atrocities that occurred. They're not hearing about the separation of family as part of slavery, and how we got to some of the things that we think are normal behavior now, where the genesis of that behavior was. So I think it's important to still have these images out there, at least to sit down and watch it with your kids. Don't let your kids watch it by themselves. Don't let them watch it with their phone in their hand and have undivided attention. But sit down and watch it with them and have a very frank and open discussion about what slavery was, and how even to this day the effects from slavery still linger in the Black community. So it's a good opportunity to have the discussion with your kids if you're wondering, how do I broach the subject? How do I talk about it? At the very least, this new remake of the series has given us that opportunity to have that conversation. So I think it's still needed, because the conversation still needs to happen, and we still need to understand what we went through, so we know and can recognize way things are today as well. So it's my quick little opinion. I think it's fine. I think it's okay to watch it, but I do understand the point that like Snoop makes and other people about we need to show other things as well too, but also we need to support other things as a community also. If we have made a decision, we only wanted to watch movies about the history of Black people prior to slavery, or about some of our great Black leaders, or great Black people, not just in America but across the world, then we need to support that and tell corporate America, tell the Hollywood machine that that's the only thing that we will support, versus supporting the next comedy that's coming out, for instance. So it's my quick take on Roots. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you go to my website, rodneyrfisher.com. Be safe and be well.